Well, hey guys, thanks for joining me for another video. Today's topic is going to be a little different than most of mine in that I'm going to focus on hard seltzer. You see, we have a wedding coming up in the family over the Labor Day weekend, which of course for us here in Tacoma, usually quite warm. It's a younger crowd, but they're probably going to be drinking PBR, which in my book, there's nothing wrong with that. So we'll get a keg of the PBR, and then also probably get a keg of something that we would maybe prefer, something like Elysian Space Dust IPA. For those of you interested in that beer, take a look at my link up here. It was really pretty good. But for the wedding, I thought, okay, if the beer's covered, why not go ahead and make a hard seltzer? After all, I do that about once a year during the summer to give a little variety away from the beer for folks that want something lighter. So the seltzers always come out good, but I've always had the problem with clarification. So I was able to stumble along through other YouTube videos, and I found this one that's really quite good, and I'm going to put the link in the description below. If you're interested in making a seltzer, I would highly recommend watching that. What I'm going to focus on, though, are the products that were referred to in that video for the whole fermentation and clarification process. So in there's two things that the guy suggested using. One is a combination pack yeast and yeast nutrient, which is really important for the seltzers because of the way the sugars are built. I guess breaking down of them is different than the typical work that we have in the brewing process. In the past, I've used champagne yeast and regular yeast nutrients that I use for brewing, and the results were okay, but I have a lot more hope in this. The other one that's really the magic is the clarification agent. This is called the Super Clear Fining Kit. It's a two-part kit, both liquids, one positively charged, one negatively charged, basically to grab hold and drop out any suspended material to keep your drink looking as clear as possible. So the other thing that was important around all that, I'd never heard of those things or seen them used, is where you get them. So I'm going to give a little plug here for Brew Chatter. BrewChatter.com, go to the website, very complete in their offering of brewing supplies and certainly the things I needed for my seltzer. Very easy to use, easy to navigate, great follow-up and customer support. The product was shipped out, got here in just a few days. Really couldn't be happier. And then, until now, I had never heard of that website. So again, maybe take a peek. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap up this video, this short intro here. I'm going to go through the process of actually creating the seltzer, fermenting it out. And then when it's all done, carbonated, bring you back. And we're going to take a look to see how clear it is. I'm going to say, if you watch this video down here, the results are shocking. It's as clear as 7-Up. I'm hoping for the same results. To be honest, I'm a little skeptical. It seems almost too good to be true, and we all know that when that's the case, it's usually the outcome. So stand by, let me get to work, and I'll see you in about 2 weeks when the whole seltzer project's complete. Very excited about this. Okay, well, it's time to see how we did. To recap, this video really is focused on the clarification process of your hard seltzers, because most of the hard seltzer that you see people do at home tend to be a kind of a cloudy color, not really visually appealing. So I thought, okay, I had the reference of the new products from Brew Chatter that I ordered, put them to the test, did this seltzer a couple weeks ago, did a cold crash on it, added the finding elements at the right time, and let's get right into it. Here's what we wound up with. Psych. I'm just kidding. I doctored that one up. That's what they usually look like, though. Instead, let's pull right off the keg here my latest batch. Now, as you can see, this is crystal clear. I can't believe how clear it is. I'll do a couple close-ups here when we're all done so you can take a look and see for yourself. I thought it'd be interesting to show you. This is what the stuff in the bottom of the keg was once I did the transfer. You can see all of this sediment here. That's what gives it that kind of milky, opaque look to your seltzer. This. And again, oh my gosh, it looks like seltzer water. Crystal clear. Now the final thing that I'm going to talk about is the flavoring. I'm going to do that in a different video. So if you're interested in that, you can either look for a link up here. If I can figure out how to do that, I might just add it into the description down below once it's done. But it too is very interesting. So let me pause for 1 second. What got us going on that was that everybody compares to White Claw. And White Claw, in my opinion, really, there's nothing there. It tastes like water. So for the party that we're doing, some of the younger folks, they said they really like the Truly stuff. And so I went ahead and got some, and I was really surprised. To me, Truly tastes like soda pop. Really sweet. So just using the extracts and what have you wasn't going to get me where I needed to be. So again, if you're interested in some different flavoring concepts, watch that other video. I will say though, that the Truly, its appearance, pretty similar to mine. Actually, I think mine's a little clearer. So there you have it. If you're doing a seltzer and you want it clear, I think Brew Chatter is the place to go to get your clarification agents. It's a lot of fun, different than brewing beer, that's for sure. And I think you can get a product that you like, and if you got a lot of younger folks around, they're going to like it too, I guarantee it. Thanks for watching. Cheers. We'll catch you next time. So here we go, a couple close-ups of the two different products. The Truly on the left there. And it looks like there's a hint of pink, maybe because it's a grapefruit flavor, I'm not sure. And then here's the one that I did, using the clarification from Brew Chatter. I'm going to count this one as a success.